This is my mom's sarong kebaya top. Nice? I wonder how did my mom fit into this? Was she so thin like this? Or I have grown fat like her? This kebaya top reminds me of a Malay dish called Assam Fish head. I like to eat this dish, but I don't know how to cook it. But when you eat outside, it costs around $25 for a dish in the clay pot. And I thought, why don't I learn how to make this dish myself? So my friend Yan taught me how to do this dish simply, just cutting up the ingredients and then put it in the pressure cooker and then pressure it for 5 minutes. Shall we see how we do it? What accompanies the fish head is a variety of vegetables. Commonly used are onions, lady's fingers, brinjal, tomatoes, laksa leaves. Of course, you may add any other vegetables you like. Some people have added fresh pineapples, bell peppers, long beans, torch ginger flowers, walembing, which is a sour fruit from the starfruit family. There is actually no end to the list. This is the good thing about cooking your own dish. You simply get to add what you like or omit those that you don't fancy. You also decide how many types of vegetables you want to use and how many of each type too. Vegetable is a good source of liquid for cooking. I like to use tomatoes. They are very juicy. Hard vegetables, we cut them into wedges, but soft vegetables, don't cut them too small, or else you cannot find them at the end of cooking. Tie the laksa leaves into a knot. For the treatment of the fish head, wash and pat dry the fish head. This helps to remove the fishy smell in the water. Rub some Chinese cooking wine onto the fish head to mask any remaining fishing smell. Some people would steam the fish head and then discard the water collected on the bottom of the steaming plate, as most restaurants would do. Next, transfer the cut vegetables into the cooking pot. The laksa leaves goes right to the bottom where it will be infused into the gravy. Place the harder vegetables like onion and brinjal at the bottom of the pot so that they will not crush the softer vegetables. They will cook better too in the liquid at the bottom of the pot. Then add in the fish head. Now top up the softer vegetables like tomatoes and lady's fingers, long beans, bell peppers, pineapples, etc. if you use them. If you are cooking two halves of the fish head together, sandwich some of the vegetables in between them to allow steam to go around it for better cooking. Then top up with the balanced vegetables. Next, the very important one, the star of the show, the Assam fish paste. Since this is Assam fish head made easy, I will use the pre-cooked paste that you can get from the fresh market or the supermarket. Cut open and pour the paste over the ingredients in the pot. You may use any brand of the Assam fish paste you can find. Add 1 cup of water or more, depending on how thick or thin you like your gravy. If you're cooking on the stove, you will have to add more water as stove cooking dries up the food during the cooking process. For easy cooking, I'm using my Noxa multi-function pressure cooker. It helps to cut down the cooking time to 5 minutes so that my fish head will not be overcooked. Pressure cooking also ensures that the hard vegetables will be softened within the short cooking time. In the 5 minutes of pressure cooking, the fish head is cooked through and yet remains tender as it should be. You may also cook this dish over the stove for 12 to 15 minutes on medium-high heat. Drench the gravy over the fish head. On hindsight, I should have used 2 packets of the paste since the 2 pieces of the fish head are quite big. The fish head need not be expensive. I use the red snapper and sometimes the sea bream. You can also use the more costly thread fin, or they call it ngõ hứ or ma yu yu. If you don't want to use fish head, you may use whole fish like the golden pomfret, the sea bass, or the smaller snapper fish. Or you can also use stingrays or cuts of tenggiri or mackerels. See how tender the fish made? This is a wholesome one-dish meal. You get protein from the fish, vitamins and minerals from the vegetables, and you top up with rice, you get your carbs there. See how much flesh at the back of the head. Sometimes with the gravy alone, I can finish a whole bowl of rice. This dish is simple to prepare. Pick and choose your own ingredients and come up with your own style. Assam fish head made easy. We hope you like what we have for you today. Remember to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or you can directly connect with us on Telegram by scanning this QR code. Also, check out more of our videos on YouTube and subscribe to our channel.